There's a story I came across, and it's been so long I'm not even sure where I came across it, somewhere on the old interwebs. But basically the premise, the Cliff Note version, is there's a fisherman in a little fishing village, and he goes out real early in the morning. He catches a bunch of fish, fills his canoe, and he's coming back into town. And there's a businessman on the dock, right? And he sees him coming in. He goes, "Wow, that's a lot of fish." He goes, "How'd you do that? Did you do that in one morning?" And the fisherman goes, "Yeah, I went out and I caught fish." And he goes, "Oh my God, all right, well, what are you gonna do now?" And the fisherman says, "Well, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna take a nap, I'm gonna spend some time with my wife, my family, and then I'm gonna go into the village, dance, play guitar, have some beers with my friends." The businessman goes, Whoa. So you're done for the day? Because I have an MBA, right? And I can show you how to scale this operation. The fisherman kind of looks at him and goes, "Okay, and then what?" He goes, "Well, then you'll have a ton of boats, right? And you'll have a fleet, and you'll have more money coming in because you have more boats going out fishing at the same time." And the fisherman goes, "Okay. And then what?" The businessman says, "Well, then you'll have a business, right? And you could potentially even go public, maybe sell the thing." The fisherman goes, "Okay, but then what?" The businessman says, "Well, then you can cash in, right? You sell it for a ton of money, and you'll have time to take a nap. You'll have time to spend with your wife and your kids. You'll have time to dance and play guitar, have beers with your friends in the village." And the fisherman says, "Well, yeah, but that's exactly what I'm doing now." Right? Point being that, he knew literally and metaphorically what he was fishing for, and he arranged his life around that. Whereas the businessman is sort of the trap that we fall into a lot, in our world. And we're essentially, you're fishing for things that don't matter, right? You're removing the things that are important so that you can build and build and build and build, and ultimately have the luxury someday of then being around those things that are important. And so it's a simple message. And again, I want to read this Thoreau quote because I just think it's so incredible. "Many men go fishing all their lives without knowing that it is not fish they are after." So what is it that you should be fishing for?